Libra couples, hello and welcome to your weekly reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. My name is Angela, and this reading is for my Libra couples, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and Libra. This is your June the 2nd through the 9th video. Let's take a look at what's going on. Okay, so as you already know, this is a general reading, and it's not going to resonate with everyone because it is just general. So I invite you to take a look at the videos for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus signs for more clarity. And it is just general, so all the details may be different. Some details may be different from others. The outcome may be different for others. Okay, so what I'm seeing, Libra couples, is some of you could be dealing with an Aries with the Emperor. And I'm also seeing water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Some of you could be dealing with a younger water sign. I'm also seeing fire sign. That's probably the Aries. I'm seeing earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn as well. Okay, I'm seeing some of you are going to be congratulated for a job well done. Okay, yeah, fire sign again. And then earth. Okay, some of you may have had things kind of come to a halt. And you may have been worried about things. Spirit says this is unnecessary worry. You don't have to worry about things, delays, standstills. Water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I'm seeing that your relationship is going into a new phase. I'm also seeing that you're definitely changing spiritually. I'm saying that you're going to a new level spiritually. You're getting out of your ego, but temporarily there could be an issue with ego, as in, ego, it stands for easing God out. And you may not even be realizing that. Because I feel like you may be going through a temporary phase of entrapment. You feel stuck. You feel like things aren't moving forward. You might be having some fear-based thoughts. Just like I saw for the singles, I'm seeing that some of you could be dealing with a mature woman, an older woman, or there could be a mother figure relevant to your situation. I'm seeing fire sign again. Fire sign energy. I'm seeing pretty much nothing but fire, like over and over is the theme that I'm seeing here. I'm seeing water sign, Cancer, for some of you are dealing with a Cancer. Conflict. Okay, you may be having some challenges or some conflicts. Spirit is saying deal with them in a kind manner. Figure out a way to resolve things without being so harsh. Not to say that you are, but someone in a situation could be being harsh. A lot of fire energy, so that could be a lot of tempers flaring. Okay, so Libra. Okay, so we're dealing with someone, Libra, who may have returned to the picture. This person may have left temporarily. Not even temporarily. There could have been some type of a standstill, some type of delay in the situation. Yeah. And you felt like this person was using you, Libra. Or vice versa, because remember, the energies can be interchangeable. Yeah, conflict is what I'm seeing. You're being protected from negative entities, negative influence. Okay, so for you males, well, that doesn't have to be the case with all of the males, so I don't really want to put anyone into a category, but I am seeing, once again, a significant female figure. I'm also seeing that one of you is very focused and very driven on career right now. Something significant happened this spring in your life. And it's still technically springtime, so something significant could be happening pretty soon for you as far as love or with career. Okay, so you've had this on again, off again cycle with this person. You guys have this habit, not habit, but this cycle of breaking up and coming back together, not speaking to each other, that type of thing. Someone definitely feels like they're being taken for granted in this situation. I'm seeing traveling, so someone could have traveled to you, or maybe some of you are traveling. It is vacation season, so that makes perfect sense to me. Sagittarius could be someone that you're dealing with. Okay, Ten of Swords. So there's been some type of betrayal. There's definitely some bitterness here, some hurt feelings. And, okay, Three of Wands. I feel like there could have been a third party. Financially, I'm seeing issues here. Probably because of delays and job opportunity. Okay, so someone relocated, it looks like. And because of the relocation, maybe a job fell through, or someone relocated and had to start completely over and is looking for work. Okay, so whatever conflict the two of you had, one of you is willing and ready to work it out. Or someone is trying to avoid conflict. Okay, but temporarily it might feel like there's no cohesion between the two of you because of arguing. Yeah, I keep seeing cards talking about just a lot of discord in the relationship. And someone is feeling like they're wasting their time in the relationship because they're tired of arguing. And doubting the future of the relationship. Just someone's doubting whether the two of you can move forward. So this could be you, Libra, or this could be the one that you're involved with. Someone is giving up. Feeling like it's not worth the argument, not worth the fight anymore. Okay. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. Okay, Ace of Cups. So it looks like there's a new start here. Someone could be... Okay, so this is a couples reading. Someone is giving up on the relationship and maybe having a new start with someone else, possibly an Aquarius, or someone... Okay, you're going through your discord in the relationship. Some of you, I'm seeing two storylines, like the one that I just mentioned, and the second one I just that I'm about to mention to you is the two of you have been going through your difficulty in the relationship, but there's still hope in the relationship. There's still hope in the new beginning, because I'm seeing that you are going into a new phase. I don't imagine that this is a new relationship, because this is a lot for someone that you just got into a relationship with. But if that is the case, I can kind of see why you're giving up, because this is, like I said, this is heavy for someone that you just met. I'm seeing Scorpio energy for you. Queen of Swords, more air references, possibly this Aquarius here. You're doubting whether or not this person loves you. You're doubting their love for you right now. You're keeping your distance from this person. Someone could be very brash and very cold in what it is that they're saying. Someone either senses lies, you sense deception, or you're just having your doubts. Then the Moon card once again talks about going into a new phase as well. Okay, yeah, out with the old and with the new. So Death card is here indicating end of an old phase, and the Moon card is here indicating a new phase. Okay, cutting out the old and starting over. Okay, but right now things are pretty heavy with the Ten of Wands, pretty intense. A lot of egos flaring. Someone is very in their ego. Temper is flaring. Okay, so some of you could be headed toward a break, or the two of you broke up recently, and now someone's willing to work on it and have things be even between the two of you. Someone definitely just wants the other one to contribute to the relationship as much as they do. Someone doesn't feel like the other one is really cooperating. Okay, so with work, it looks like you're definitely focused, and your focus actually pays off for you. But it looks like temporarily you're feeling stuck. In your relationship, you're feeling stuck, and definitely with work, you're feeling stuck. You're dedicated, but I feel like what it is that you want is to leave where you are. You're ready to put this at an end, but you're feeling a bit reluctant to let go because of finances. Okay, but you're ready to sever the ties at work. You're done there because things are very stressful. You're feeling overworked. For one of you, there's a fire sign that's still willing to fight for the relationship. But I'm also seeing trust issues with the relationship. Now, with whatever work opportunity that you have in sight, I'm seeing that finances, like I said, are there's a big drawback there. But I'm seeing a new opportunity is coming in for you. But right now, you don't see it. Okay, as the moon card is here, you don't see this opportunity, but it's coming in. I feel like one of you with the relationship, you already feel like things are over between the two of you. So I'm saying that some of you are going to have to balance your finances, or balance career and finances, or balance ego, balance. I'm just saying balance is needed. And because that keeps coming up, I feel like some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius for sure. That could be another fire sign that you are involved with. Now on to the cross watcher spread. And for those of you who are not familiar with what a cross watcher is, let's say for instance you are a Leo, and you're dealing with a Scorpio. You would watch the Scorpio video, the cross watcher spread. The Scorpio video would tell you how your partner is feeling. Cross watcher spread would tell you how the other person is feeling. So let's get on with it. Okay, so how the other person is feeling here is they want the truth. They want honesty from you. They want you to tell them the truth for once and for all. Is there a third party? Because for some of you, that could be the case. That could be why there's a lot of argument and discord, and that could be why the two of you continue to get back together and break apart. Because I'm seeing a lot of burdens, a lot of stress. Some of you could be fighting about money. Money could be the issue here. And communication is another thing. With the Nine of Cups, it looks like you have the potential to really be happy together. It really looks like you guys can really work it out. Okay, because I'm seeing that there's still hope in this situation. But what your partner wants from you is the truth, honesty. They want a sense of clarity. They want to know that you're really there for the long haul, and that they're not getting back into this relationship just to go through the whole cycle of making up and breaking up. They're doubting that this relationship is going to last. With the way that things have been going. Okay, but they really do love you. And I feel like someone's coming toward you with an apology. Your partner is coming toward you with an apology at some point. Okay, but we got the eel here, and he looks a bit deceptive. That's how this person sees you. Being up to something. Being very sly. Sneaking off. Disappearing acts. Okay, but yeah, there's going to be some type of apology here. Maybe they're waiting for an apology to you, or the one that you love will be extending an apology. You've got your focus on something as far as work is concerned. You're very focused. Your intent is very focused. Some of you could be job hunting. Some of you could be really perfecting your craft and your skill. But definitely, either this person is very focused on their career, and maybe that's why there's a need to be balanced, to balance out home life and career. But yeah, I'm saying someone is very focused. Probably Virgo energy here for some of you. Okay. I feel like your partner is, or whichever one of you that this resonates for, one of you is pulling away, not really speaking. So someone traveled. Okay, so this could have been someone that was at a distance. It could have been a Virgo that was at a distance. This looks just like the Hermit card. You know, the guy in the boat, he looks very similar to the Hermit here. Could have been some of you could be traveling for work. But I'm also seeing, yeah, someone is thinking about moving on because of doubts and fears about the relationship. But with the Ace of Pentacles, it looks like you have the potential to really work it out and make something of this relationship. But just like you're a bit standoffish emotionally, you're keeping your distance, they're doing the same thing. Okay. Mourning. Someone could be mourning an actual death. Or someone's mourning the loss of what used to be. Maybe someone has changed. Maybe someone is going to, yeah. There is a transition, because I'm seeing transition and mourning. Yeah, there could have been a literal death. They want the same thing as you do. Ace of Cups. This actual death that I'm speaking of, like I said, someone's leaving behind the old phase and going into a new one. So someone, I feel like one of you has really changed, and you really truly do want commitment in the relationship. You do genuinely want a new start. But as far as work is concerned, I feel like there's a lot of self-doubt. And that's why you're feeling stuck. You definitely want to sever the ties. I feel like for some of you, that's wishful thinking. You want to leave, but you're not actually picking up and leaving. Because, like I said, self-doubts. You want what your partner needs from you is generosity. They want things to be even between the two of you. Sorry about that. Financially, you know, contributing around the house. Okay, yeah, that's that balance thing. Someone feels like they're doing more than the other one. Wow. Okay, definitely. You got the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Cups. So there's definitely this soulmate energy here that continues to draw the two of you back to one another. And with the Wheel of Fortune, you definitely have what it takes to work this out. You definitely have what it takes to have a favorable outcome with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups. The two of you can really work it out and come back together on the same page. Your partner, you're feeling, the two of you mirror one another's emotions in this situation. They're feeling pretty much the same way that you are. They want to know that you're on the same page. That the two of you are really, that you are really interested in keeping the relationship going and keeping it healthy. They're wanting to do that, and they want to know that you're equally invested. Okay, so there could have been some type of confrontation, okay, regarding trust issues. Yeah, someone feels like their respect was being trampled upon. Okay, someone is ready and willing to open their heart, but a bit reluctant. Libra, your partner just wants you to listen, or vice versa. Someone needs to listen. I'm also saying listen to your intuition, crown chakra. So whatever it is that you are being guided to do, it's like you already know. You're being spiritually led. You're getting that intuition. Okay, so this is a very intuitive time for you. You have the Moon card, definitely speaking of intuition. But also spiritually, you're going through a transition as well. With the Hermit and transition. Okay, you've definitely made some changes on a spiritual level. Okay, but listening is key. This is the game changer in this situation. And sharing love. I feel like someone's heart is broken here, but they're still willing to be open and vulnerable and try. Because you have what it takes here. You have the Nine of Cups. You have a lot of positive cards here. And the most positive cards happen to be major arcana. So what that means is these major arcana are like, these trump the smaller cards, the minor arcana. So this is like imminent change that's coming up for you. And it's very positive. You're going through your low times, but it looks like there's a lot of potential here, Libra, for you to work it out. Okay. Someone wants you to listen and look through this situation. Okay. Not just be so quick to cut someone off, because I feel like both of you guys are cutting one another off and not really listening and hearing the other one out. Spirit says open your heart. Even though you're hurt, open up your heart and really look through the situation. I want to stress to you again that this message is probably for some Libras, but not the majority of them. So just keep that in mind. This isn't for every Libra couple out there. Okay, authority. Spirit is inviting you to take authority over your mind. So I'm seeing that you're bored, you're worried. You're not, one of you is really focused on what it is that you're doing, maybe for a living, and the other one of you is just feeling bored. You want to travel more, okay? But I'm saying that one of you is unhappy. Okay, definitely at work. Okay. You want to go, but you really do want to stay. So I feel like some of you want to go into business for yourselves, but you're reluctant. You're trying to find balance. You want to make sure that this is a balanced decision. Okay, there's definitely trust issues here. The Spirit is also saying trust. Trust your intuition. Okay, there's something that you've been trying to manifest. You've been trying to bring something about, or your partner wants to manifest this new beginning. Because there is a number 1 here, so this is equivalent to the Magician card, another major arcana. And someone wants to heal. Someone from the past wants to reveal their true selves to you. They want to come from behind the veil, come from behind the curtain, and have an honest conversation. Not a literal veil or curtain, you know what I mean. But that's what she's doing. Being willing to show her real self, revealing her true feelings. Releasing the old. See that? Someone really is going through some type of spiritual transition. You're shedding the ego. Okay? Because I feel like someone in the situation could be very ego-driven. Spirit says release and relax. I feel like someone okay, because you have 2 cards here talking about release. So maybe there's definitely a need to release tensions, release old mindsets that are keeping the 2 of you stuck. One of you feels caged, like you can't move forward. But this is all a state of mind. Spirit's saying release that state of mind that's keeping you stuck. Because the only reason that you're stuck, or that you appear to be stuck, is because of your thinking. Spirit says free your mind. You have freedom in this situation. Freedom to release, relax, let it go. Begin the healing process. Rebuild that trust. Okay, because one or both of you is ready to manifest these new opportunities. Spirit says take authority over your mind that's causing you to feel stuck. Some of you are feeling like your partner doesn't hear you. You feel alone. Your Spirit says you're not alone. Because that's what I feel like is the case. One of you feels like you're not being heard, like your partner is not really listening. You're doubting whether or not this person genuinely cares when they really do. It's just that both of you are feeling possibly a bit defensive because of something that happened. Could have been past issues that resurfaced. You have the ability to really turn this situation around. It really has to do with your state of mind, though, and listening to one another. Okay, let's go ahead and pull an advice card for my Libras. Turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. Okay, Spirit is saying, think back. Think back to the reasons that you fell in love with this person. Okay. Think back to the happy times. You have the ability to get back there. Spirit says embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. Some of you really are suppressing your emotions and you're coming off like the Queen of Swords, very combative, very defensive. Spirit says consider your foundation. You are being asked, I'm sorry, focus. You're being asked to look at how committed you are to love. Okay, so this is kind of like a test to your foundation. Is this a relationship that has the ability to stand this time? Because I'm seeing that the two of you, you break up and you come back together. Are you once and for all able to build a strong foundation that's not easily torn down or rattled by conflict? You know, the day-to-day things that happen in a couple's relationship. It says look at your patterns in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. So there's some type of habit here. Okay, we've already talked about one of the patterns here, which is you guys get into an argument, you break up, you come back together. Okay, Spirit says look at the pattern. What can or you can't change someone else, so what can you do personally to contribute to change in the relationship? Because it looks like the relationship is being forced to go to the next level. You know, the relationship can't stay on a, not to say that this is a childish relationship, but it can't stay on that level in order for there to be a firm foundation. It has to grow. It says, love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person deserving of all the wonderful things life has to offer. Okay? And you come up as the magician, so you have the ability to manifest what it is that you want. But self-love, how can you love someone else if you can't love who you are? It says, love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Looks like there's an opportunity here for the two of you to have a relationship that endures. But it looks like there's need for changes, tweaking different things as far as communication is concerned. Not backing away from one another when the going gets tough. Being honest with one another, even when it's uncomfortable. Letting that ego go by the wayside. Okay, so that's what I have for you, my Libra couples. So if anyone is interested in booking a personal reading, you can take a look in the description box below. It will go to my website, which is AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. So you can book your personal reading there. And as well, for those of you who may not know or who are new to my channel, sometimes this is very difficult for me to talk about. Okay, but my father passed away not too long ago, and there is a GoFundMe campaign that is still ongoing. It will continue to be ongoing until at least a third of the goal is met, right? To pay for to help offset the costs for his funeral expenses, because some of you may not know, this is a very touchy subject, but it can be very expensive to, funerals can be very expensive. Caskets alone can be, $1,000 and up. So anyway, there is a GoFundMe campaign that is going on right now. So if anyone is interested in donating to the GoFundMe campaign, you can find that campaign going on my website. You can actually also look in the description box. There is a link that will take you to the GoFundMe campaign. And I want to take the time to thank everyone that did donate. I want to thank everyone for your condolences, for your genuine concern, for the outpouring of love that I've gotten. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. And thank you on behalf of my mother, because we are a small family. It was just me and my dad, so yeah. Thank you, everyone. And I want to Also mention that I am still available on the Instant Go app. So, and by text only. So you can reach out to me on the Instant Go app as well. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you soon. We'll take a look at the second week of June. I'm excited to see what happens from here, Libra. Bye for now.